23 of the boot camp, man. Perfectionism. What exactly is perfectionism? Like, a lot of you guys should know what perfect is, and a lot of you guys should know what perfectionism is. So I'm gonna try not to take that long because, like I said, a lot of you guys should know what perfectionism is. But that's not what the video is about, though. Obviously, we're talking about perfectionism, but not what is perfectionism. More like the danger and like the negative effect when trying to achieve perfectionism. And the simple answer that a lot of people have issue with perfectionism is they tend to basically try to get so perfect that they never actually like drop or like do something. Like they're either waiting for the perfect moment, perfect time, perfect microphone, perfect setup, perfect like sound. Like they're waiting to like they get like really, really good at like whatever sound they're going for, or like song. Some people say, no, I need like the perfect wardrobe, I need a perfect camera, perfect microphone. That's already just set up like we talked about earlier. And I'll be honest, like I deal with that a lot. Sometimes I'm like, nah, can't do this because it's not that perfect, or it's not the perfect time, or I'm not in the perfect situation. You know, a lot of things I'm like, it's not perfect. You know, it's just not perfect. I'm not perfect, and no one will ever be perfect. Some people might say, I know that some people might say, oh, you know, you're perfect, baby. Sure, that's a nice thing to say. You know, you're perfect, whatever. But in the grand scheme of everything, let's be honest. Is anyone perfect? No. Should we thrive to be perfect? I would say no, that either. We should thrive to be the best we can be. But you're never gonna be perfect, man. You might say, this is perfect, bro. It's the perfect thing in my life. Or, you know, something like that. Sure. But like, you're just trying to make yourself feel good about it. Let's be honest, right? Like I just said, you know, mixing wise, even. Like I said, you know, perfect sound. Some people never finish a song. Be like, oh, it's not perfect. Something about the mixing doesn't sound right. You know, I can't drop the song. This doesn't sound right. Like, shut up. Or how many people out there drop music that maybe don't have like the best mix, and yet the song still gets a lot more plays than your song that probably has perfect mixing? I'll tell you, Fake Meek. I don't know Fake Meek. Fake Meek is like a UK rapper, underground rapper. And basically, some of his songs are not well mixed, but that's his sound. That's the style and aesthetic he wants, or that's just he likes how it sounds like. That's it. Done. Drops it. Bro gets hella more plays than I do right now. What that gotta say? My dad said, oh, you know, I don't have that money. I don't have bass yet. I can't do that. I can't drop music. You know how retarded that sounds about? Why wait to be perfect, man? Like I think a lot of the stuff we talked about on this boot camp is excuses. All right, fear of failure, excuses, comparison. Some people compare themselves to somebody else that's better. They never get started. They're like, oh, he's better than me. So the excuses. How to take the L. I can't do this shit. Another excuse. Consistency. All right, what's the consistency? Inconsistency was that. You're not grinding every day. You're being lazy. All right? See, no motion. Oh, because there's no motion, I think it's not working for me. You know what I'm saying? I think you get the idea, right? Like, why? Why you just gonna let yourself kill yourself over perfectionism? You know, you might say, oh, but Kanye tries to make every song perfect. That guy knows he never don't make it perfect. Why do you think he makes every mix different? You might drop a song on this album and make another remix again. He goes to the concert. Yeah, I want to switch it up again next time. Boom. I'm not saying because they're not perfect. That doesn't mean they're not good. It's not that they're hella fire. You see what I'm saying? What standard is perfect? That's what I'm saying. That's what I want to tie this video up to. At what point would you say it's perfect or it's good enough? Some people might say, oh, but you're just settling for, you know, the mediocrity, you know, like trash, mid stuff. You should always try to be better. As I'm saying, I said that in the very beginning. So anyone that tries to take this out of context, I said it in the beginning. Strive to be better, but do not strive to be perfect, because you will never be perfect. No matter what you say, you do or whatever. Never. I don't care what you say. And if you keep seeing yourself like that or think things are perfect, that means you can never get better. What's the point in continuing if you're already perfect? This song is perfect. Okay, then never drop a song again. If it's so, yeah, but I want to make multiple perfections. Are you going to try to improve every time, or are you just making the same thing over and over again? At that point, you basically just accept it. That's good enough. You see what I'm saying? Think about it, bro. Think about it. So with that being said, there's no limits to what you can do. Lock in. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.